don't do anything you have never done, you will never get beyond the level you were in the past. What gives us progress, what manifests power, what gets us to new ground is when we do and when we say and when we overcome what we had not done before. Joshua could have said, now I'm a leader. So far, so good. I have the urge, I have the inspiration to speak to the son and to say, son, stand there, don't move. What if I say it to the hearing of the people? What if it does not happen? I lose my respect. They have been looking at me as a believable, trustable leader. Now I say something and it doesn't come to pass. If you do that every time, a new thought, a new inspiration comes to you, and you don't, you will never rise above your past. What makes a minister, what makes a leader to rise above his past is that he does something in the open, beyond and above what he ever said before. But thank God for Joshua. He'll bear the reproach if it does not happen, because that's what we're called. It says, go forth therefore, bearing his reproach. Don't mind what people will say, how people will think about you, and all the comments and the discussion behind you. Don't worry about that. Say what God is inspiring you to say. Do what the Lord is inspiring you to do. You'll come to a new victory and triumph in your life in Jesus' name. And so he said, in the sight of Israel, son, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. Look at verse 13. In verse 13 it says, and the sun stood still. The sun obeyed him. Circumstances will obey you. Situations will obey you. Sicknesses will obey you. And any power that will try to obstruct your progress, you will speak the word of authority. They will stand at attention. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. And is not this written in the book of Joshua? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven of the sky, and hasted not to go down about a whole day. About a whole day. Look at verse 14. In verse 14, there was no day like that before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man, for the Lord fought for Israel. The Lord will fight for you. You will do exploits in Jesus' name.
Thanks for joining us. Feel free to follow us for more life-refreshing teachings.